Testicles 1, 2.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yo.
All Yo.
Big dick up in here.
The No Facts Podcast, discussing everything, verified by nothing. And now your hosts, Mark and Ty.
Welcome everybody to the Big Dick Podcast. I'm just kidding. This is this is the No Facts Podcast. I'm here with my co-host Ty.
Got him. I got him.
We're gonna start today with the usual. I think you might have some decent shit to say
Yeah,
today.
well, you know what? My rant, fucking with the Dodgers is getting old. Okay?
All right. Beating a dead
We
horse.
know right now they ain't shit. So, I don't really have a lot to say about their ass. I'm kind of done with them right now. I ain't really been watching them, so I just know they've been losing, win, lose, or some shit. I don't even know. I ain't been keeping up with them because they irritate the fuck out of me, and I'm mad that I bought these tickets to go to this fucking game next week.
Oh, against who?
I don't even know. I just know it's trophy night. So if they not playing good, we're going to make an early exit out that motherfucker. With me cussing all the way out, too. Wasting fucking money. You know what I mean? If they don't play, they don't come to play. Because that's what they normally do. They've been getting their ass kicked at Dodger Stadium lately. Like, dude, y'all making motherfuckers feel way too fucking welcome here, dude. Like, there's no fear here. Like, y'all are ridiculous. But they busy partying and having fun in the fucking dugout. You see all the big party laughing and shit. You know, bruh, when y'all gonna get serious here, man? This motherfuckers pay big money to come see y'all play, and y'all are in the dugout having more fun than you are on the fucking field. You know what I mean? That shit don't make sense to me. Like, I hate seeing that, so I stopped watching them. And that's my rant.
Short one today.
Yeah.
All right. So you find anybody else to beat on?
Fucking America.
Okay.
Getting on my fucking nerves with all this Trump shit. Why do they keep giving this motherfucker energy, dude? Why?
Who's they?
The news, social media. I mean, even if they just talking about his raggedy ass.
I mean,
Why still give him energy, dude? We already know when he got selected, that this was going to be the shit. We knew already. You know what I'm saying? And what part of Elon Musk got to do with everything? I know he funded or did some shit. I don't even know, dude. But
well, there's already a falling out between him and Trump.
well,
They're not getting along anymore.
I'm not surprised, dude. I'm not, because I'm pretty sure people came to Trump and said, hey, dude, you can't be having this dude hanging out here like this, dude. This is not what the presidency is all about. You ain't never seen a president let another rich motherfucker come hang out with him in the Oval Office and have his kid running around talking crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, dude? Like, you know, you got a little kid telling you to shut the fuck up and you the president. How the fuck you not slap that kid, dude? What is Elon Musk gonna do? He get slapped the fuck up too, cause you got henchmen in there, dude. Like, if he make one move at you, guns is drawn, dude. You know what I'm saying? I would have been like, hey, you get this little bastard child up out of here, dude. Both of y'all get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Don't have your fucking kid talking to me that fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Now go get his mouth fixed. You know what I mean? Cause I know I knocked out a couple of teeth.
So not a presidential pardon, but a presidential slap.
To a fucking kid? Yes, sir. Like, you know, a kid would never. I wish a kid would tell me to shut the fuck up. Twice, too. He made it clear.
Oh, man.
He made it fucking clear, dude.
Okay. I wanted to go over some movie stuff today.
Yeah.
Because we didn't really. I mean, we talked a little bit before about.
Yeah, we talked at nausea about fucking Dodgers too long wrestling.
Yeah. We talked about Final Destination. You saw that already.
Loved it.
What is on the horizon that you're interested in?
John Wick's Ballerina tomorrow. It comes out tomorrow. I'm gonna go see the shit on Saturday. And it's another. It's him. He's in it, and it's the girl. It's a girl in it, and she's like him. I guess I don't know the whole storyline. I just watched the trailers, and she's badass too. So I don't know if they sent him to kill her or what the storyline is with her yet. but I know he's in it. But it's still John Wick and Ballerina or some shit like that. You know what I mean? But he's in it. Keanu Reeves is in it.
Wait, it's not going to be a musical, is it?
No, it's a movie, and it's
Alright,
it's
remember
that
what
it's that
they-
shooting shit.
Remember what they did with Joker?
I don't watch Joker.
Okay. So the second movie they turned that into a fucking musical, and it was ass.
I didn't hear nobody saying they liked this shit. So I figured it was.
Yeah, it was.
figured it was garbage.
It tanked bad. Speaking of tanking bad, how about Snow White?
Snow White.
Yeah, the one with what's her name? God, what's her name? It just got released and it was terrible. So apparently, Renee something.
I have no clue.
Okay,
I'm
so
clueless.
so this movie was going to come out, right?
Yeah.
When they were first talking about it, they turned the seven dwarfs into seven multicultural people who are not dwarves.
Okay.
It was almost like a DEI group of dwarves
kind
that
of-
were not dwarves. So the backlash was so enormous that they ended up changing them to CGI dwarves. Mind you, they had the opportunity to hire actual dwarf actors, and they didn't do
you would
that.
think.
And not only that, the dwarves that were CGI were nothing like the animated versions. They were completely different, and they looked really bad. So
I'm not. Yeah.
aside from that, she kind of went on this whole tangent about inserting her politics into promotion of the movie, which I think is what damaged it the most. She went on a whole like free Palestine rant and shit
Oh.
like that, and it's like
can't-
the second you do that,
Yep.
that's it.
She messed up.
That dude, there were people posting videos of the premiere. There were literally like 8 to 12 people in the movie theater. Like
Wow.
some theaters were empty.
Yeah.
And this movie tanked so bad.
Stay out of politics if you're promoting your movie, man.
Yeah, whoever that girl is, I do not see her getting
She probably
hired
didn't get
again.
her check. Yeah, I was gonna say she probably didn't get her check. 'Cause-
Yeah, she's done. I
yeah,
think
she's washed now. You
Yep.
got to keep your mouth.
and she's in her
shut.
early 20s too, dude.
Got to keep your mouth shut. Your views don't matter. You got to
Yep,
be
I think-
quiet.
and I guarantee you, the people at Disney told her that
Your
they
views don't. Yeah,
guaranteed,
we
but she
don't. We don't do
didn't pay
politics
attention.
here. Yeah, we don't do politics here.
just
Yep.
promote the fucking
Just
movie.
that's it. That's it. Don't go giving us. Don't give people your view because people don't look at shit the same way you look at it.
Oh, the other thing about it too was they removed any sense of a prince in the movie. That according to her, when she was going on tour talking about the movie, it was, you know, a woman doesn't need a man, a woman doesn't need to rely on a prince to save her and stuff. This is all about the woman. Yeah, that also didn't work
Who
well.
made that bullshit?
Yeah, and it's
They
like
got away from the storyline, dude.
completely different story.
No wonder why that shit flopped. Nobody
Yeah.
want to see that. The kids don't want to. It's nobody's for the kids, dude. Like little girls be thinking they princesses and shit. I mean, when
Yeah.
I grew up, that's what it was on. You know, because my cousins wanted to be that shit. My daughter wanted to be that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's for the little girls. What are they changing? Had to be some old weird ass white folks, dude. They
Oh, I'm
always
sure.
doing that shit. Dude. Always trying to give their view on some shit and put a plot twist in it. Like, dude, stick with the script, bro. This is Disney, bro. You can't.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't get that far off from it, man.
What about any horror movies, man?
You know what? No, I just know that Jurassic Park. I just know that Jurassic Park is coming out. What in July?
What is this? Like the fifth
It's
movie
called.
in the franchise or
yeah,
something?
what is it called? It's
How many movies?
It's
does
not
this
the.
make
It's
it?
not the same characters though that played in it. It's not Chris Pratt and sexy ass, thick ass Ron Howard's daughter. I can't remember her name.
That
but-
redhead?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's something else, ain't she?
I remember her. Yep.
Man, I'll drop all my ball juice in her, dude. For real.
Unload.
Man,
Yeah, she was hot, dude.
man. I don't know if it's because of the movie, give her the little haircut with that look and shit or whatever, but damn.
That hair is something though.
Man, that's real red too. Red on top, fire in the hole, huh?
But do you know what this movie's about?
It's Jurassic Park. It's the from what I've seen, dude, the trailer that the monsters have escaped I mean, not monsters, dinosaurs. You know, they haven't showed a lot of the trailer though, but it's coming out I think July 2nd, so I'm looking
Okay.
forward to that. You know, it's not Jurassic Park though; it's called something else, but it's Jurassic Park.
I know there are a couple of movies that are coming out this year.
But I don't know about anything else. I wish they'd come out with a fucking Friday the 13th, dude. What the fuck is going on with that?
I don't know about that franchise, man. I think
Man.
I don't know.
Would somebody just take it over already, dude? God, dude. We ain't had a Friday the 13th since 2008, man. 2008.
And that was a remake, wasn't it?
No.
Was it? No.
No. It
Friday
was
the 13th.
Friday the 13th with Jason. Yep. The last one when I don't even know the actors, but anyway, Jason was more aggressive in this movie, dude. Like from beginning to end, he was more aggressive. He like kind of ran in it and shit. Like
It is a remake. Well, it's not a remake. It's technically it was supposed to be a reboot.
I don't know.
They were
but-
going to redo the whole or restart the whole series from the beginning.
Oh, okay. Well,
I didn't like that movie, just so you know.
I liked it. I like anything they got to do with Jason, dude. Like they can't mess that up. You can't mess it up, dude. You
Yeah,
can't.
yeah, you can.
You can't unless you do it.
Jason X.
Hey, well, outer space got to get some action too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Outer space got to get some action too, man.
They got enough with Leprechaun, dude. I don't know if
Hey,
you've ever.
my loyalty runs deep, man. They can never do. They can't do no wrong, man. They can't do no wrong. They should put Jason in the hood. They should do all kind of shit. Have him smoking weed, all kind of shit, dude.
I mean, they did that with Leprechaun too.
Yeah,
Same thing.
they did.
You know the movie? Have you ever seen the old Stephen King movie Monkey Shines?
Yeah.
So they're remaking that movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to be this year. Then there's a game or a movie based on a video game called Until Dawn.
Oh shit.
It's a horror video game, and
Okay.
it's very reminiscent of old. The video game itself plays a lot like movies from, God, I want to say like the mid 2000s,
Uh-huh.
like the teenage horror stuff that was like big back then.
Yes.
Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah.
But from what I saw when I saw the trailer, it looked nothing like the video game.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
of course
sometimes,
not.
so
dude.
sometimes I see these movies and I'm
they
like,
get away
why
from
are,
the book, man.
I'm like, why are you even calling it this?
Right.
At this
they
point.
get away from the book, man. Just like, okay, what about you think about? Have you seen the trailer with Superman? Even though I know we talk about horror movies right now, have you seen the trailer with Superman yet?
Yes, I have,
Okay.
and it looks like shit.
I told you did when he's like, "Hey, eyes up here." You can tell that's AI and shit. Huh? You can see how fake
Yeah.
it look. Huh?
Yeah. I think I
That
said
shit
it
is
before.
crazy.
Henry Cavill and
Yeah.
and Christopher Reeve are the only
Oh,
Superman.
were the best. Yeah. Yeah. They
characters
gave
I
you
can
the
ever see.
realistic.
I mean, Henry Cavill was legit, dude.
Yeah, they gave you the realistic.
So apparently there is a movie, for those of you who don't know, I think it's out already. Are you ready for this?
What is that?
Popeye the Slayer Man.
I saw it, dude. I saw it.
That it looks so bad.
Dude, let me tell you, it was so low budget. I'm glad it didn't really hit theaters, dude. But I saw it at my
How
friend's
much you want
house.
to bet this movie would be better than some of the shit that Hollywood's producing anyway, dude?
No. I'm going to tell you no.
Okay, why?
Okay, well, first of all, he was very AI created, generated.
Oh.
But what happened was, well, I don't give a fuck if y'all saw it or didn't see it. Y'all ain't gonna see this shit. But anyway, he was working, he's a sailor man. So he got some contaminated spinach, dude, because he eats spinach. And it changed his whole shit. You know what I'm saying? He became a bad dude. You know what I mean? And so he lived in the old warehouse, dude, and people knew not to go there because they like the myth legend is real. It's real. But he had a kid, right? So his daughter, you wouldn't know it until it get kind of like the middle of the movie. You'd be like, oh, that's her fucking father. Because she don't have no fear of him. But in his little room where he was staying, he had like pictures of her and when he was married and shit like that before he changed. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, dude, that's basically it. So
Isn't it
when he
about
was
olive oil?
killing, and he was like, well, no olive oil in this shit.
Oh man.
And so yeah, it was totally away from the real Popeye as we know, dude. And make a long story short, she knew somehow it ended up being her father because he didn't try to kill her. You know what I'm saying? That she figured out, oh, that's my father. And so when he was finna kill her friends, she was like, stop. You know how this shit go. And he's listening to her and shit. You know what I mean? It was like, Father, we can help you. And
Oh, there's no helping me.
yeah, well, yeah, that's why I am who I am, or what I am. That's that line. I don't know if you remember that in the trailer. I am what I am. You know what I'm saying? I am what I am. You know what I mean?
That's so bad.
Anyway, yeah, dude. It's,
How about some of the stuff that's upcoming? I think there's The Conjuring.
yes.
I know.
I can't wait for that.
Definitely know you're gonna want to watch that.
Yeah, I can't
Last
wait for
Rites.
that. I love that. Another one?
It's called. Oh, did that come out already?
No, I'm saying it was one before. Like they had one like that
It
already.
says The Conjuring: Last Rites, 2024.
Oh, okay, that's what it's called. Okay, yeah, I can't wait for that, man. I cannot wait for
It
that.
says paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren try to vanquish a demon from a family's home.
Yeah, dude.
Are they still alive? The real life
What?
Warrens?
Oh, I don't even know. At this point, I don't even give a fuck because
But you're watching all these movies based
yeah,
on
well,
them.
I don't care, dude. It's like, I just watch for entertainment and shit. Whether the shit is real or not, I don't know if it really happened or not. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Ain't no black folks, no Hispanic folks ever come up with urban legends. It's always white folks with these legends, urban legends, man. Now, I ain't got nothing against white folks. Don't get me wrong. But y'all be lying about a lot of shit, okay? For real.
Have you seen the trailer for Weapons?
No.
That one looks interesting.
Is it a scary?
I don't know. I want to say it's like, it's not paranormal. I can't even put my finger on it, man. So it's basically, it says, when all but one child from the same classroom mysteriously vanish on the same night at exactly the same time, a community is left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance. I will say, though, there is a lot of horror elements if you watch the trailer.
Yeah.
It's very horror-ish. So it looks interesting.
Okay.
That one really does look interesting.
Okay. I ain't heard about that one.
28 years later?
I've heard about that. That's some weird shit. They kind of like in the woods or some shit. I saw the trailer on that a little bit.
This is, wait, the zombie movie?
I think that's what it is. Or
'Cause
they
there
look
was
like monsters or
28
something.
days later, 28 weeks later, 20...
Yeah, no,
whatever.
it's like monsters or something, dude. I kind of seen it. I guess they're zombies in newer form.
Well, I thought the 28 franchise was all zombie stuff.
Well, that's what it is, because that's what they are.
Well, I've never been into it, so I don't care.
I know, me neither. But I've seen the trailer. That's why I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
How about another low-budget movie that's coming out
yeah.
called Bambi: The Reckoning?
Bam, don't. You better be talking about the porno Bambi.
After a mother and son get in a car
Oh
wreck,
my god.
they soon become hunted by Bambi, a mutated deer.
Oh my.
The grief-stricken creature embarks on a rampage seeking revenge for the death of his mother.
Did we have a movie something like that, like called The Antlers, that came out a year or so ago, where the dad was mutated into some kind of weird ass creature, dude, and his son ended up being that way. And it was crazy, dude. That was some weird shit.
I have no idea.
But so Bambi finna be bad now, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Looks like there's another Silent Hill
Well, if they
coming
could do
out,
that,
too.
if they could do that to Santa Claus, then they could definitely do that to Bambi.
It looks like there's another Silent Hill movie coming out.
Silent Hill. Oh, from that long to okay.
That's
Even if-
also based on a video game.
That wasn't that good. The first one wasn't that good, dude.
Why does it look like there's another shitty Disney themed horror movie, low budget?
Disney.
Well, no, it's based on a Disney character,
Okay.
but it's just a low budget horror movie. Pinocchio Unstrung,
Again?
a Pinocchio horror movie.
Come on, man.
Oh, and there's another Popeye movie coming out called Popeye's Revenge.
Oh my god.
What is up with
You
this?
can't make this shit up, dude. They're running out of ideas, huh? They are truly running out of ideas, dude.
They really are.
Just
man.
give me my Friday the 13th and my Michaels and my damn Nightmare on Elm Street.
So whenever
dude.
whenever you see trailers or you see that like these movies are coming, do you ever tell yourself like, oh, They have enough to fucking make these fucking movies, but they
But they
can't
don't make my.
They
I
can't
say it
make
all
a
the
fucking
time.
Friday the
dude.
13th movie.
All the fucking time. I'm like, dude, all these badass movies y'all making. I mean, they cool, but bro, like, come with my shit, dude. Come with some shit I grew up on. Come with. I need some nostalgia around here,
What
man.
happened to all that shit, man?
Dude, because I remember Friday 13th used to come out every year, dude. Like, at least twice a year. You get a Friday 13th movie, dude. But now, like I said, we ain't had one since 2008, dude. Like, that's crazy. And the guy they had play him was like 6'7", 6'7", 6'8". Cool dude, seemed like.
Which was the there
I
was
thought it was finna spin off with him.
there was one Friday the 13th. Well, there are technically two Friday the 13th movies where the killer is not Jason. The first one, which was his mom,
which was mom.
was it the third one or the fourth one where it was the ambulance guy who was the dad of that fat kid who got
Shelly.
chopped up?
Yeah, Shelly, who kept
Well, you
fucking
know
around
what?
with everybody.
I'm not giving you my chocolate bar.
Yeah, with shit on the side of his mouth, looking disgusting.
I didn't feel bad for him when that fucking dude.
Like, get this motherfucker out.
How many people do you think watched that scene and were like, I felt that guy?
Yeah.
Like, just like
I'm
that
pretty
guy.
sure everybody in the movie, because that dude was irritating me. That dude was irritating me.
That scene where they fucking lifted up the cover to like expose his body, that shit was crazy, dude. As a kid seeing that, I was like, what the fuck? He's in pieces.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That did you like that one?
Yeah, that was... no. I liked it because it was Friday 13th. And
But was it a letdown when it wasn't Jason?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you what it was for me. I noticed it during the movie. You know the hockey mask, right? His hockey mask was different, dude.
Yes.
It was blue instead of the red.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many people picked up on that. You
I
gotta
think
be a
they did
real
that on
Jason fan.
purpose.
You gotta be a real Jason fan to notice that. I noticed that during the movie. I was like, why is this hockey mask with a powder blue instead of a red? You know what I mean? And come to find out is because they had the ambulance fucker playing him.
You know what? I will give everybody credit who's worked on Friday the 13th because after the movie, when he got the chip in the fucking helmet or in the mask, every movie after that,
They kept it.
they kept it.
Yeah.
That fucking slit
When
on
he
the
got
top.
that when he got that axe to the head. Yeah.
Every single fucking movie kept it.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's dope.
and all the directors are different, dude. Like different directors, different writers, but they all stuck to that fucking.
Yeah.
It's like that little piece
That's just as iconic as the fucking mask itself. That little part from him getting that axe to the head, dude.
Did you what? Which part was it when he was going up against that psychic girl?
I was just thinking about that one. I think that was like part 6 or some shit 7.
That one was not bad.
Because 5 had what's his name in it? Corey. What's his name? Corey? Not Corey. I'm sorry.
Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman. Yeah, or whatever. No, Feldman's dead, right? Who was the guy that? Anyway, he the one that chopped. He cut his hair off in pieces and shit at towards the end of the movie.
That wasn't.
Like,
Oh, okay.
and he the one that chopped Jason's head up.
Corey-
But he played Tommy in it.
Corey Feldman. Yeah, Corey Feldman played Tommy,
Yeah.
and then in the movie before that, and then several years later, Tommy is now
Grown.
and he goes to that fucking home with that fat kid.
Yeah.
That's where that movie
That
came up.
in. Yeah.
And did you ever wonder, like, wow, dude, this movie takes place like 3-4 years later, and Tommy all of a sudden went from like a little baby to like a full grown
Grown
adult?
man.
Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
And he don't talk to nobody.
That's one
But
thing.
But you cross him wrong, he can kick your ass. And it had that nasty lady in there making all that. Ugh, her hands are so fucking filthy. I still remember. And her son name was Junior, and he'd ride that motorcycle. You know he had some type of Down syndrome or some shit. Ma, riding that motherfucker.
His death was epic, though, dude.
It was. Yep, chopped his head off.
Yep. The movie after that is when they got, I forgot the guy's name, the actor's name, to play Tommy. That, because he gets buried in the water, right? Jason does.
Mm-hmm.
With the chains and shit.
Yeah, with the rock.
And
yeah.
then in the next movie, that's when the psychic girl, unknowingly,
that's why I
because
said
she
it's
causes the accident with her dad, because she's so pissed off her dad's abusive and shit, she kills him but at the same time, wakes up Jason and brings him
that's
back.
when you got a good shot of his face, too. When he pulled up the mask, when she hit him in the head.
That.
When she made it tight, and his helmet squeezed his head, he, like, boom, and all of a sudden you see his face, and he's like, ooh, okay, that was a good shot of his face.
Very zombie-looking face.
Yeah, very.
And then the movie after that. Ugh. So he gets.
I'll tell you which one I kind of didn't like. Okay, when he was jumping in and out of bodies like a little parasite.
Jason Goes to Hell. That movie was ass.
That fucking shit was terrible, dude.
Who's the black dude who
Yeah,
played the
I can't remember his
doctor or
name.
whatever, or the
Yeah,
he was famous. He's a famous actor.
he is, dude. He
But the
is.
scene where he's like fucking
Yeah, eating his heart and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's like,
But
come
what killed
on,
me
dude.
was when because the other black dude with the cowboy hat, black dude played in it.
He was badass too.
He was bad, but dude,
That movie was just
that
weird,
movie
dude.
was garbage, dude.
Yeah.
Because you see you see them, then when they show it in them, like he passed a mirror, then it's Jason. You know what I mean? Like, what?
I will say this about that movie though: the opening was good. The opening scene where they
With the
fucking
girl.
ambushed him and
Yeah,
they
the girl.
fucking blew him up, and the ending with the teaser to Freddy vs. Jason, which is crazy when you think about it. They
Okay.
had planned that shit back then.
Okay,
And they only just made it how many fucking years later?
Yeah.
And that movie was a piece of shit too, in my opinion.
yeah.
Freddy vs. Jason was really
I didn't like
a
that
big
one,
letdown.
dude. I liked it because it was you got to see them both together and shit. But
Didn't they use who did they use for Jason in that movie? Was that the same-
another guy that was like 6'7", dude.
That wasn't the
I can't-
same guy from
he
the
was in
2009 Jason?
No. The only person that got to play Jason twice was what's his name? Kane Hodder.
Right.
Everybody else played him one time. Everybody else got
I thought
one.
Kane played him several times.
He did. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Everybody played him once except for Kane Hodder. Kane Hodder got about 5 movies.
Yeah, he's like the
as
most
Jason.
iconic.
Yeah, he's the most iconic. And I seen him in when I went to a horror what they call it, horror cons or whatever. It was one right here in Pasadena. Dude, that line was so long to get a picture and autograph with him, dude. I was just like, whoa, that's the real Kane Hodder, dude. Like, it's crazy, dude.
I heard
Everybody,
he's a really cool guy.
he was, dude. Like, whoever wasn't even in line, he still spoke to people. You know what I'm
that's
saying? Because
right.
everybody walked by was like, hey. And he'd wave, how are you? He was just like, and his brother looked just like him, dude. His brother looked just like him. His brother was there. But I think I told you before, he looked like he had cancer or something. You know, he was really skinny looking, like really thin. You know what I mean? He had on gloves. So it let me know something was going on with him or whatever, you know. But he was, I saw the real Kane Hodder, dude. It was crazy. And they had the little Jason background of him and everything, his little thing, taking pictures. He was cool, though. He was speaking to everybody, dude. Posing for pictures when people was passing by, they wanted to just get a picture of him. He'd wave at them and just take a picture and shit, you know.
Okay, so we've been talking about Jason.
Yeah.
Did you say that Michael Myers is your all-time favorite?
No, Jason is. But Michael's next.
So Freddy's
Michael
third.
started all this shit, though.
So is Freddy third?
Freddy's third.
And yes, Michael Myers did start it.
Yeah.
I was in denial for a long time, thinking like, no, that's not true. And then I was like, fuck, he was like 70 something.
Yeah, Michael came out in
Never
78.
mind.
Michael came out in 78. Jason started at 80, 81, and been running ever since, dude.
That
Like,
first Halloween movie is so fucking good.
yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
How cool is it
'Cause
to watch
nobody
that movie?
expected that. I was
Yeah.
so scared. I went to go see it. I was a kid, dude. I was only 10 years old. My mama took me to the movie to see that on Thanksgiving. I'll never forget, dude. I'll never forget.
So were you like,
And
don't
he
ever
was
leave
getting in
me?
the back seats of cars, dude. I was looking in the back seat, dude, to make sure that fucker went back there. That shit was wild, man. That shit was wild.
Isn't it cool, like, seeing that movie, though, and, like, looking back and noticing, like, all the shit in South Pass?
Dude,
like
that's great because I know where to go and see the shit now. I took Mary to go see it. I took my kids to go see the original house and
Yes.
everything, dude.
They did move it.
It's
though,
right here on
unfortunately.
Mission, dude. It's right there on Mission. You make a left on Mission off of Fair Oaks. You go down about less than a mile, dude, and it's
Did
gonna
you
be
know-
sitting to your right at the train track.
Did you know they moved it?
Yeah, they moved it right there. Yeah,
The city, I think, wanted to get rid of it, but
Somebody bought it, dude.
Yeah, they were like, no, this is
this is
a
iconic.
piece of history.
Yeah,
like,
it's a piece
it
of
needs
history.
to
Yeah,
stay.
they want it to there.
And that's
Yep.
cool.
And the
Yeah.
houses that they used in Pasadena are still there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The high school, the junior high. I passed by all that stuff, and I'm like, yeah, it still
it's
looks
crazy.
exactly
It
the
still
same.
look the same. Yep.
The houses across the street from the high school,
dude.
when they're walking, it's
Yeah,
like,
when
oh, there's that
remember-
brown
remember
fucking house.
Remember
Like,
when her dad, Lori and the girl come and pick her up.
Oh,
and
at
she
the
was sitting
hardware
on
store.
And she was sitting on the It's still the house is
All
across
that-
the street from there, from where
Yeah.
they filmed it, standing on that corner right there, dude. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And the hardware store where they were like, oh, when Lori rolled up and the dad's like, oh, a couple of fucking kids like stole some masks. That scene, like,
And you see
that
him
building,
turning.
yeah, that building is still there.
It's still. That's what I'm saying. The house is right. The house is across from it
Yeah,
because it's by the
crazy.
train tracks. The
I
train
think-
tracks run right through that shit. Even though in the movie you really can't tell, but the train tracks are right there, and that hardware store and the house is right there on the corner from it. They're right next to each other.
I think that's the only movie that was filmed in South Pass, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything
But the rest
else,
else is in the studio.
yeah. Well, that movie itself, because after that they started working with bigger budgets. So
Yeah.
this movie was worked on with such a small budget. They fucking filmed it here.
Yeah.
I forgot what other fucking movie they shot in L.A. But for the most part, a lot of the movies after that were filmed on the East Coast.
Yeah. That's cheaper, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's crazy how
Or Universal,
yeah.
because they
It's,
could change everything in Universal for you too.
what movie was it that started with fucking Michael Myers being, was it Part 5 being taken, where he fucking stuck his thumb in the fucking ambulance guy, or when he's being taken from one fucking hospital to another, and he fucking grabbed this fucking guy's head and like stuck his thumb in his fucking forehead and just and the lady's just like freaking out watching it. That was filmed, I think they were saying, in like the Whittier area, like the scene where
Oh, wow.
where they were taking the fucking car out and shit. Like that whole scene was filmed like near a water tank, like this fucking hill area, like
Yeah.
in Whittier.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy when you learn about like where certain things get shot.
Get shot, huh?
It's
Because
like,
if you
wow.
go past by it, it don't look like how they did it in the
Yeah.
movie. Yeah, I've done some. I passed by quite a few movie places where they did film. You be like, dang, how they make it look like that? In the it don't look like that.
Yeah, it's
Can't believe
crazy.
this is the location. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Jason. I mean, Michael. I remember when he first hit the scene, but the original movie that scared me, and it still gives me problems, dude, is The Exorcist, dude. It's hard for me to watch that by myself in the dark, dude.
Really?
Yes, that demon and that girl, and well, not girl, but and what's her name? It's crazy, dude. Like they make that look so fucking real, and that voice. That's what get me. That
you-
voice and that face.
Did you see when they remastered the movie and they put it back out in theaters?
Yeah.
I went to go watch it.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
yeah, it look good.
And then they added like some updated shots
Stuff,
and
yep,
shit.
yep.
The spider crawling
down,
scene
yep,
down the
yep,
stairs.
down the stairs.
That shit
Yep.
was terrifying.
That was crazy, huh?
Oh yeah.
That was crazy. But
So-
did you know her the girl who played her in real life? Rick James got her pregnant, dude.
Oh my god.
Did you know that shit?
No, but
Her and Rick James used to fuck around. He got her pregnant and shit. But she
Well,
had
I
an
mean-
abortion and shit, and he didn't like that. But
I did hear. Well, yeah, I did hear the movie did have like really bad effects on her, like mentally.
yeah, I mean, she was only 13 years old. You got to
Yeah.
figure, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
It's-
that a 13-year-old playing something that crazy, dude. Like nobody had a movie like that. No movie was created like that yet.
You know what scene was so brutal? That fucking scissor scene, dude.
Oh,
You don't remember
or that
that?
cross. When she had that cross. Yeah, that was crazy, man. That crazy.
Like,
You know what she did? Your cunting daughter. Cunting. I was like, what the hell does that mean?
Mom.
What the hell is cunting? I was just like, what? Because that we don't talk like that. Black folks
Yeah.
don't talk like that, dude. It's like, what is that? What do you mean by that?
That movie
But,
was insane.
yeah, it was insane for that time, dude. 1975.
I
Wow.
learned that movie was based on a book, right?
Yeah.
And when the movie was being shot, the original idea for the movie was to make it a parody. So it was supposed to be like a black comedy, like a dark comedy.
Oh shit.
yeah,
No way.
it wasn't supposed to be a serious movie. In fact, there are a lot of scenes, if you look back, you'd have to look at the articles that talk about it, that
Yes.
go like side by side with like the scenes, and they talk about like, well, this scene right here was supposed to be silly because of this and this. And if you really pay attention to it, you're like, oh shit.
I can see. Yeah. I can
And
see
it's
it.
like, so that movie wasn't supposed to be a super serious horror movie. It
Shit.
just kind of turned
Well, I
into
tell
one.
you what, it
This is
scared
crazy.
the shit out of me, dude. My mama had no business having me in that fucking theater watching that bullshit, dude.
Was part 2 the one with the detective, or was that part 3?
Part 3 with George C. Scott.
Where
I
he's
think
where he's talking
part
to
3 was George C. Scott. Or no, part 4 or some shit. Because part 3,
It had
she
the-
came back.
It had the original
grown.
priest, didn't it?
The original priest was part 2.
Was in the prison
Yeah,
being interviewed by the detective.
I think that was part 3.
Part 3 was the one that scared me as a kid. You know why? That epic fucking scene of the Jesus statue or Jesus on the cross,
And
and he
blood.
fucking opens his eyes and mouth and shit.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
scene
yeah.
terrified me as a kid.
That's
dude.
crazy,
It's
huh?
like, what the fuck?
Like, no, you be in church looking at everything. I know, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
But yeah, a lot of the Exorcist movies were not bad. The first
Nah.
one is hands down iconic.
How'd you feel about The
best.
Omen, man?
I liked The Omen. The Omen series is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. As a kid, I didn't understand what was going on because I thought the kid was just weird. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, his name is Damien. Come on,
But
dude.
you know, I mean, as a kid, you know, you like who got the mark of the beast and the 666, like all of that was real or something. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was looking. We went to school. Everybody looking at everybody like, I
Yeah,
need to see your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to see your head.
he's got the mark of the beast.
They got the mark of the beast. Yeah, you didn't even know what the fucking beast was. You just going by what a fucking movie told you. But
So
yeah,
you like
man.
so you like the Omen series?
Omen's cool, man. It's cool.
All right, how about it?
We do for another one of those too.
I'm pivoting a little bit.
Yeah.
It's staying within the same
Genre.
genre and time period.
Okay.
Phantasm.
Loved it, dude.
All
They
of
need to
them?
make another one.
They did. It was really bad.
Oh my god, dude. I mean,
The
I know they
ice
can't.
cream. Who was the ice cream guy?
I know they can't put the original guys back.
He's there.
because a couple of them are dead, dude.
Well,
but
the original one of the
the
guys
one with
from the first
the
movie,
ponytail. I think he
Yes.
passed away, dude.
he was in the most recent one.
Was he?
Yeah.
I know somebody passed away. One of them passed away, dude. Like a couple of them are gone. I don't know which ones, but I know that the original Phantasm guy, the devil
lived-
guy,
he
the
lived a
big
long-
man, the tall man. I think he's still alive.
Which is insane.
That's insane. He was old then.
Maybe he really is.
I know, huh? He was old then.
As a
But
kid.
what tripped me out when I saw that, I never forget this part. I mean, I won't forget none of the movie, but I never forget the part where that fool picked up a whole casket
I
by
was
himself.
about to bring
dude.
that up. Yeah, he's just fucking carrying it.
He picked the whole casket up by himself and loaded it in the fucking hearse, dude. I don't know if anybody, and I'm not saying that this is something you want to do, but if you ever carried a casket, even with the other guys, that shit is heavy, dude.
Yeah.
And he picked that shit up by himself.
Yeah.
Even with other pallbearers carrying it, you kind of feel the weight of it. You know what I'm saying? But he picked it up by himself and put that shit in the hearse, dude.
Boy.
Boy, yeah, with them little them things.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Amazing series. I love that.
I
movie
love it
series.
too, man. They need to they can make another one, but make it back to what it was like before, dude. Like,
You said you weren't a fan of the Amityville series.
I'm really not,
movies.
dude. I'm really not.
The first one was alright, to be honest with you.
It's
The
not
original,
the
first
original,
one.
yeah, because you know it had you really thinking that shit really happened, dude. Like,
Part
like
two
that
was a
house
little-
was like that.
Part 2 was a little silly.
Yeah, well, they had the one with they had about
Well,
two or
part
three,
two-
3 or 4 of them, dude. But
Part
the
two
one
had
with
some-
Ryan Reynolds in it. Dude.
That's a remake.
I know.
That
I'm just saying, dude. Like,
Eh, remakes, period. But part 2, I don't know if you remember the really fucking gross incest stuff between the brother and sister in that movie.
yes, dude.
But do you know who that girl was?
No.
That was Diane Franklin.
Oh shit.
Fuck!
I ain't paid no attention.
That was my childhood crush, dude.
for real.
Yeah. The movie that really made me like, ooh, over her was Terror Vision, if you remember that one. The family gets a fucking a satellite dish, and then the satellite dish has like somehow contacts a fucking alien, this giant alien from another planet, and it like comes out through the fucking satellite dish, and now, and by the way, in that movie, Diane Franklin, who played Susie, her boyfriend in that movie is the guy who played Uncle Rico in Napoleon Dynamite. He was like a big heavy metal dude in that movie, dude. You gotta watch it. Terror Vision. It's fucking crazy.
Okay, I got a question. Okay, no, I'm sorry, man. I mean,
Go ahead.
No, I gotta ask this. Okay. Okay, who, when you were little, used to want it was a star or whatever, an actress, and you were like, man, I want to fuck her, dude. Like, I can tell you who mine was, and I still do, by the way. Jennifer fucking Tilly, dude. She was hot.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she was hot. Okay, I don't know, something about her voice. I used to like that shit. She still sound the same to this day. And I know with her playing in the Chucky movies and all that, you know what I'm saying? It just enhanced it, dude. I was like, damn, she still look good, dude. Dang. So Jennifer Tilly was my crush, dude. I used to be like, man, if I ever meet her. But yeah, she was one. I had a few of them.
That's Diane Franklin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember her now.
And there's Uncle Rico right there.
They still look the same.
But yeah, I was like, please.
Yeah. Nah, yeah,
that was my
Mine's
crush.
is Jennifer Tilly, man. I had a few of them. Linda Carter, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had Linda Carter. You know who my crush was? She was playing though. Fucking playing, dude.
Who?
Lindsay Wagner, dude.
Oh.
The $6 million lady.
Yeah. That's bad.
Yeah, she was my crush as a kid, dude. Everybody wanted Farrah Fawcett. And I was like, no. And also,
she wasn't bad either, though.
Also, Janet from Three's Company.
Oh.
Man.
Of
Joyce
course.
DeWitt.
Yeah,
I used
of
to be
course.
like, ooh. And the crazy part is that her boyfriend was black. She only dated black men.
Well, why is that crazy?
No, I'm saying
Well, for the time, I guess.
Yeah, that was back in the 70s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you figure like, because she played as she dated the guy who used to play on the Muppet show. He was the black guy. I can't remember his name now, but I know in Roots he played as the young Kunta Kinte.
Your name is Toby.
Toby, yeah. It's like,
Every time I watch that scene, I think of Chappelle's Show.
dude. You know, when I watch Roots, my grandmother made me watch that shit, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it was a 3-night series or some shit like that. And Alex Haley was the Arthur, and you know, I mean, as a kid, you know, I ain't want to see no shit like that. I'm over here missing my little shows. But,
Where are the boobies?
That shit made me angry, dude.
Oh, I'm sure.
And that was a mild case of how they treated slaves. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
That was because you know they can't get too depth with that shit. But now that I'm grown and I don't know exactly what happened, but you know more, you understand more about what they were doing to them people back then. That shit just makes you want to go hostile, dude. For real, like make you want to go ham, dude, on folks for no reason. Well, for a reason, but you know what I'm saying, like.
But even in the history of that stuff too, like, because I'm a big proponent, like, a big pet peeve of mine is racism.
Right.
And
no place for it.
Really, it's something that can easily trigger me.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter who it's against.
Yeah,
it's just in general.
It's just in general.
But
yeah.
Learning the history of all that stuff too, like, it really pissed me off learning the history of, well, how did a lot of the slaves come here too? It was because they were being sold by their own fucking people.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, that's fucking disgusting, dude.
It was trading.
Yeah.
Yep, it was trading.
But it happened everywhere too. It happened everywhere too.
Everywhere.
Where people were selling their own. It's fucking terrible, dude.
Yeah,
But anyhow.
Anyway.
We were talking about
get back on track.
Crushes and boobies.
Yeah.
I was gonna fucking tell you who else because see, I was a kid at a different time.
Of course, yeah, you years behind me.
So like for me, it was like chicks like Dana Scully and Xena, and like you can't tell me you didn't fucking think Lucy Lawless was hot. She's still fucking hot today, dude. Tell me she's not. Tell me she's not hot.
I'm not gonna tell you that. She is, dude, but I'm tripping. I'm like I forgot about her. Dude.
Remember when all the fucking dudes were starting to become nerds over fucking Star Trek, over that one chick?
I never got into Star Trek.
My dad would constantly... What the fuck show was it? I think it was Voyager. Yeah, I think it was Voyager. It was this chick...
I never liked those shows.
It was the only reason he watched it. I think her name was 7 of 9. And... Because she had big-ass titties, and... So he would be like, "Don't bother me, my show's on." And I remember it was like during that part of my childhood, it was like, yeah, all these dudes who were not into sci-fi, they were fucking watching this shit just because of this chick.
She give us some titty meat.
Yep.
She showing some titty meat.
Yep, that was what made her famous.
Yeah.
At least with a bunch of young kids, men.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me it was those chicks.
Yeah. Nah, me too. It wasn't those chicks, but it was the ones I told you about.
Hey, Scully
man.
was hot too, by the way.
Bruh, I was bad. I just had so many. I had Pam Grier was on my hit list, dude.
Speaking of Pam, well, by the way, she's hot too.
Oh, yeah.
Pam Anderson too. Early on. Oh, really? Why?
Without that makeup, you seen her without that fucking makeup?
In the early 90s? I mean, today she's ugly as fuck.
Yeah, in
Sorry,
the early 90s
but-
too.
No, I didn't think so.
I didn't like her, dude. Not as a person. Now we're not talking about their character, people. We talk about just reason why I don't like her. I ain't saying she's not a nice person, but I just did. I never was attracted to her. That's all I'm trying to say.
I was. All you got to do is this, dude.
Well, yeah, put the bag over the head, I know, or chew your arm off in the morning so you ain't got to wake it up. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even want to be put in that position.
Okay.
You feel me?
All right.
If I don't even mess with it, I ain't got to worry about chewing my arm off or trying to bang her out with a bag on her head. I don't even want all that.
What about Demi Moore in her prime?
Demi Moore? She wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
She was cool. She was cool. I just didn't like when she played G.I. Jane. Because I didn't like that look they gave her.
Yeah.
They gave her a very manly look. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't attracted to that look.
Very Jada Pinkett Smith.
No, because she like to start shit and get people slapped, dude. I'm cool. I ain't getting slapped over fucking with her. She ain't worth it. She ain't got the shit. She can't give me shit she ain't gave me that motherfucker anyway.
Yeah.
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 Nah, it ain't worth it.
Who else can I think of? Who can you think of?
I mean, I don't care what nobody say, dude. I would have gave Oprah a couple of rounds too, bro.
All right, dude. All right.
I'm just saying, man. She got big dollars, man.
I'd like to thank everyone for listening to this podcast.
I just fucked your whole shit off. For all those kids around the world that's listening, my bad.
This guy just gave me
Just remember, it's all about the money, though.
the most inverted boner of all time.
I gave a lot of y'all for JJ's, huh?
You really want to go there? Bring up Whoopi Goldberg, dude.
Whoopi go.
How much to hit that?
Hardcore. That's hardcore, man. Well, Ted Danson could tell us he used to bang her out. Cause she like white dudes, so you know.
Yeah, but
She didn't mess with brothers, man. But yeah, no, not attracted. No.
She looks like the Predator, dude. What are you talking about?
Don't be mean. Don't be mean.
Wait, what? Me?
Yeah, because I was never a dude that was in the dreads. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that.
So why do you like Predator then?
Well, I don't like Predator because I want to fuck. I like Predator because he tear up shit.
Well, wait, they have Predator females, you know.
If they look anything like the male,
they
the male
do.
ones.
They just have big titties.
No, I'm good. They probably got.
They really do, though.
They probably like
they really do.
Scaly and shit.
Yeah.
I'm cool. That Predator can keep that coochie. He can keep the
I
Predator
just-
coochie.
I
Yeah,
just
I
think
don't
about
know, man. And I bet it stank. I bet it stank.
Smells like a fish market.
Or worse. You know what I'm saying?
Holy Jesus. What a
All right, y'all,
conversation.
we done got off track
I don't
here.
watch Predator because I want to
Got off track. I done got a bad taste in my mouth with that one. We was doing good till you said that shit. Ugh.
Well, he had to bring up Oprah. I think that's what...
Well, I mean, I'm just looking at Oprah because every bang you get, that's $1 million at least, dude.
So you're saying... Okay, so you're saying everybody's got a price.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you would fuck Whoopi Goldberg. If the money was right?
I ain't got to eat her coochie though, right?
You got to do everything.
No, I can't do that. She gonna get sprung. I don't want that. I don't want her calling, blowing me up. I don't want her blowing me up.
How about this hypothetical that I used to run with a bunch of friends as kids? We always used to bring this shit up. So you would inherit like hundreds of millions of dollars if you married like a really, really old woman. Like really fucking
Ugh.
close to death. But
already-
the catch is,
I'm already
you've got to
smiling.
make mad, passionate love to her
Oh.
every single day.
Oh. Okay, what's the stipulations though?
Oh, that's it.
Wait, So
Like, everything's on the
can
table,
Can
though.
oh,
Yeah.
I can't say no coochie eating.
No, it's got to be. It's
I
got to
don't
be.
want no head.
You mean gums?
Yeah, I don't want that. I ain't got to kiss her or nothing, right?
No, you got to be like PDA, and you got to show the world you love this woman.
Fuck it. How
I
much?
Like hundreds of millions.
Yeah, I'm taking. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I've had-
Everybody can talk about me, but I have hundreds of millions of dollars in the bank. You know what I'm
I've had
saying?
friends who were like, "Man, I will make her fucking scream my
Yeah,
name,
she
never
be-
forget
yeah, she-
this
yeah,
shit."
man,
She'll
she be a
have-
trophy piece for real. I'll be flossing her ass like all in her Bentley Bottega. We'll be pulling up and all kind of shit. They'd be like, "Dang, that dude." Hey, I'm gonna tell you something because I'm just trying to picture her as old ass Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart don't look too bad, dude.
Think of the mom from Golden Girls,
Oh,
like that old.
you had to do me like that. Dang. Wow. Got that little afro and shit. Oh. Damn. Dang, dude. I was thinking about Martha Stewart, dude. Martha Stewart is not too
She's not
bad.
bad actually.
Yeah.
For
I was
right-
trying to picture.
That's another one.
And
I had
Martha
a crush
Stewart's
on as a
old.
kid. I had a crush on her as a kid.
You know who else? I ain't gonna even. Okay, I'm gonna admit. All right.
Her
I mean, ain't no
voice.
big deal, but no trip. What's her name? Paloli. What's her name? The
Do not say Nancy Pelosi.
yeah, Nancy. Her rack, man. She had nice titties, man. For
All
$1
right.
million, I suck them. And no taxes for the rest of my life. Anyway, though, I just thought I'd put that in. For those, and don't act like I'm the only one, you motherfuckers. Y'all got some shit y'all would do too.
To Nancy Pelosi?
Well, I mean, it ain't,
I mean,
it ain't gotta be her.
I'd slap the Botox off her lips, but
Well, I mean,
Nancy Pelosi?
hey man, we over here, we
I
talking
would,
money here.
I would rather hook up with Oprah, dude. Jesus Christ.
Well, Oprah's not bad.
She is.
I mean, we don't know what she look like with clothes
How about
off,
in her
but
chubby stage?
I'll take it down.
Damn!
I
Damn!
would have took it down. No problem. No problem. She probably wouldn't have been happy with me, but it's all good.
You'll be the subject of one of her shows.
Dude, she would have been like, have you ever been with a guy that thought he had it in, but he didn't have it in and already? That dude would have been me.
You know what? Today on the Maury show, I'd suck her titties for
Dude.
what did you say, 50 grand?
Dude. Yeah, Oprah. Yeah,
Topic
man.
of the show today. That'd be the headline. I'd suck her titties for 50 grand.
Hey, pay-per-view too. I want to make sure we get that bread. I don't mind giving a demo.
If it's Nancy Pelosi, you
I don't
know,
mind giving a demo on how you suck titties anyway. It's all good. Some of you guys need to know how. Maybe you get some more coochie in your life.
oh my god.
I know I'm over here killing myself just thinking about that shit. Get choked up.
I'm dying thinking of picturing Nancy Pelosi getting her titties sucked, dude. Jesus
Ugh.
Christ.
I mean, hey. Have you seen her rap though?
You're gonna be sucking.
bad,
You're gonna be
man.
sucking so hard you're gonna get all this like powdered milk. In your mouth.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Most of them probably got that now anyway.
Like, damn, this shit's long expired, man.
Yeah, they probably go down to her knees too. So I don't know.
Oh
But-
man.
Yeah, that was it though.
God damn, we went way off topic.
Way off, huh? Well, we gave the people something different. We gave them what they was asking
I
for.
mean, yeah.
We gave them what they was asking for. Because somebody out there was saying, hey, talk about titties and who you childhood fucks. Somebody out there was saying that, dude.
Yeah, I can't imagine who was out there going, God, I wish this show would talk about Nancy Pelosi's titties.
Titties. Well, it's other motherfuckers out there that's for real.
Oh, good God.
Hey, I'm just trying to do it so I don't get taxes and shit, okay?
All right. I guess
I ain't saying
that's-
I wouldn't make her my chick or nothing.
What if you had to?
Oh, no. No.
Let her off easy.
Yeah, I had to tell her, I'm sorry.
Look, your titties are nice.
I have
but-
other interests. You know how we do. I have other interests. It's not you, it's me. You know, so don't feel bad. Don't. It ain't you.
I
I'm
would
just
be like,
I'm just a
it's-
fucked up person.
I would
I
just
don't
straight
wanna
up
do
be
you
like,
like
it's
that.
not me, it's you.
Yeah.
It's them, it's those.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, they're my childhood crushes, man. But I remember I used to be sitting at TV looking at that shit, man. Like, dang, somebody out in this world is hitting that. She's sucking on somebody's dick. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, I was thinking like this. That shit is crazy, huh?
Did it
As
ever
a
make
kid,
you
I was
mad,
like,
or-
dang, yeah, because when we see with the guy, you're like, she's sucking his dick? Ugh.
Yeah, I think we've all had moments like that.
You know, when you see they mate, you be like, no way! How'd that fool get that fine ass chick? You know,
That happens a lot, actually.
a
You ever walk
lot,
down the street and
dude.
see a chick and you're like, how the fuck?
Like,
What?
what? Yes, dude. Yes. I wonder if women do that too about other. Well, hell yeah, they do. Never mind. They don't even need no reason. I don't know what the fuck just made me say that. They don't even need a fucking reason. It ain't gotta be no man on her arm. They still gonna look at her like, ugh.
This is bitch.
Yeah.
Who did that bitch's
Ugh.
hair?
Ugh. Yep. Like,
Those
ugh. She thinks she
cheap ass
looking good as
looking
a
nails.
motherfucker. Look at her shit. Ugh. Look at the back of her feet. You know what I'm saying? Look at the back of her feet. Ugh.
Yeah.
Look at the
yeah.
back of her neck.
You think if they could say it out loud, they would?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure some of them have.
If we
That's
listen
why them girl fights be starting.
over shit like that.
Yeah. Talking about a motherfucker up in the club. You know what I'm saying? Be like, you ugly bitch. Who you talking to, hoe? You a hoe. Next thing you know, take that shit outside. Take that shit outside. Next thing you know, we get the videos.
Weeds
and
are
the dudes
flying.
standing around looking at the shit, laughing, and watching titties fly out. Because I watch the videos. That's how I know. So, you know.
Wigs go flying.
And I get mad because I'm like, why these dudes ain't breaking these girls up, dude?
Oh,
but
because it's a
dudes
show.
want to see
It's
titties
the same
and
reason as
panty shots
when
and
we
shit.
were in high school when we would like let chicks fight, dude.
It's like, yeah, you want to see them tear up shit because you want to see what that coochie look like, huh? Like, do she got on dirty panties? Could you imagine? Let the girl fight and she got dirty drawers on? Ugh, dude. You'd be like, oh, man. I'm glad I saw that early. She was looking good up in the club, too. And she got all week on drawers. God, dog. I'm glad I didn't put my hand down there. I'll never get that shit off. You know what I mean? For real, man.
That's crazy.
That's great. All right, we get too far off now.
I think this is the greatest.
I think
Hands
we-
down, this is the greatest episode.
I think
so far.
we done turned a lot of people off now, man. They done cut our shit off. They done cut our shit off now. They like, all right, y'all. Y'all done got way off of the... But you know what?
No, there's somebody out there going.
Hey, keep
What else?
going
You,
up.
what else you got to say
Throw
about
somebody
it?
else out there. He probably naming names his fucking self. Say this person. Listen to me. He's hitting his radio. Hey, say this person. I can't be the only one. Yes, you are, you nasty, creepy motherfucker. Nobody won't. The shit
All
you
right, we
talking
got.
about.
Let's segue here. We got a couple more minutes. Any sports stuff you want to mention before we?
No, man. I'm just waiting for football, baby. I mean, like, we got the finals tonight. We got the finals, Oklahoma and Indiana. That should be. I personally don't care. I don't have no horse in that race on that, but it's pretty cool seeing two teams that never been like that never been. I mean, they've been, but they have never won. So somebody's gonna win. You know what I mean? And it's kind of interesting. That's all. You know, versus people who like. Even though I love the Lakers, they can win 30 championships and it never get old to me. But it's cool to see people who never won it before kind of get one. You
Yeah,
know what I
I'm
mean?
still waiting for
like
the
the Denver
Sixers to get
Nuggets
one.
a couple of years ago. You know, shit like that. You know, it's kind of cool to see other teams get some shit, dude.
I'm still waiting on the Sixers, man.
that ain't gonna that ship has sailed a long time ago, dude.
I
They
swear
need to get rid
they
of
had.
Embiid and they can move forward, dude.
Oh my god.
Embiid is holding that whole franchise hostage, dude. Holding that whole franchise hostage. Because whenever he go down, it's over with. They competing, then he get hurt, they through. Then they went out and got Paul George. Paul George, he's not going to compliment your squad, dude. You know what I'm saying? Tyrese Maxey's been balling. Get him somebody that's like him. Like, you know, I don't know, man. It's just, They gonna make him want to get up out of there because he working so fucking hard. Because Embiid can't stay healthy. Paul George ain't stayed healthy. You know, my cousin's a Sixer fan. He's a Philadelphia fan. Period, dude. You know, but they ain't gonna win no championship no time soon.
Yeah.
Put it this way: the Lakers ain't winning shit no time soon, and the Sixers is further away than that. So just put it that way: the Lakers are closer than the Sixers, and the Lakers are far. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's great to see some new teams, new blood in there tonight, man. I'm gonna check them out but I got OKC winning in like 5 or 6 games. You know what I mean? They just loaded, dude. And them youngsters, they play ball, man. They getting down. You know what I mean? They getting down, man. I like to see like new people get shit. You know what I mean?
Is the Orlando Magic still a team?
Yeah.
Shit.
They just sorry as fuck.
Orlando Magic.
They coming up though. They getting better. They made it to the playoffs this year.
There are a lot of teams that I grew up. There are a lot of teams that I grew up with that just don't exist anymore. I think they either renamed or rebranded or moved. But it's crazy.
Well, there ain't too many of them. There's only a couple that's moved.
I feel so ashamed. Like,
Lakers are one of them.
I haven't properly followed basketball since like
The
2001.
Clippers are one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because Clippers used to be, I want to almost say the Kansas City Royals or some shit like that.
I can tell you exactly where the
San Diego Clippers, and then they became Los Angeles Clippers. Yeah.
I can tell you where the Clippers came from.
Where the Clippers come from?
Buffalo.
Ah, that's where.
They were the Buffalo
But
Braves.
somebody came from Kansas City, dude. It was a Kansas City team. Basketball team. I can't remember who it was. I thought it was the Clippers, but it's something like that. But Utah, I think. Was it Utah?
Are they still the Jazz?
Yeah, they the Jazz, but they were the New Orleans Jazz before, or some shit like. It was crazy. Some of the franchises got different names. I used to know all that shit when I was younger and shit because I kept up with sports, like. But now I kind of like don't pay attention to it as much because times have changed. So nobody really talk about the old shit no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't talk about it, you forget about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But back in the day, you could ask me a stat, and I had it on every person. Seemed like everything, dude. Now it's just so much, dude. It's hard to keep up with everything.
Past few weeks, I've been watching like 1 or 2 Bills games a week from the 90s. Just to kind of relive
that moment.
I'm telling you, football was different back then, dude.
Yes,
I just last night watched the Bills and Jets in 1990 Monday Night Football. Jets and
who was the Jets
Bills.
quarterback then?
Oh, it was some goofy looking white guy.
In 1990?
1990.
Was it Richard Todd?
No,
Was it Richard Todd?
no, it was like Ken something like that. I don't really remember.
Or was it Boomer Esiason?
No, he was not.
Oh,
the
he
quarterback.
wasn't there yet. He left Cincinnati to go to be with the Jets.
But this game I watched, I mean, fucking.
Damn, you got me. Now I'm stumped.
Bruce Smith had like fucking like 6 or 7 sacks in that one game alone.
Bruce Smith was a beast, dude.
Yeah, dude, that game was amazing.
Yeah. I don't
Kelly
know.
looked like a boss in that game, dude.
Yeah, he balled, dude.
Yep.
Kelly was nice.
He threw some fucking dimes to Andre Reed in that game, dude.
I remember when he was fucking with the Houston Gamblers, dude, in the
Oh,
USFL.
Yeah.
I remember
Trying
that.
to escape Buffalo.
Okay, you know who got? I'm gonna tell you. A lot of people don't know this. Coach Wright. They used to coach the Villanova Wildcats for a couple of championships a few years ago. He's the only one that got a USFL ring with the Philadelphia Stars, and he got 2 college rings. He's the only person that got that.
Who?
Coach Wright. He used to coach Villanova. He retired just a couple of years ago.
With the Philadelphia Stars.
Philadelphia Stars. He got a USFL ring.
That's crazy.
Yep. He got a USF. He the only person that got that. Like got rings like that. You know who? A lot of people don't know this. Deion Sanders is the only person to score a touchdown and hit a home run in the same day.
Yes. That I know.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
He hit a home run with the Yankees and he scored a touchdown earlier that day with the Atlanta Falcons in the same day.
Yeah.
People don't even remember he played with the Yankees though.
Yeah.
Yep, he played with the Braves. He played with the Yankees. Yep. Deion Sanders.
He also played with the Reds.
Yep, he played with them, but that was after he was kind of being done with baseball. But yeah, man, that was crazy, man, to see him do that. Score a touchdown and hit a home run. He the only person still. Everybody thought Bo Jackson was the one. Nope, Bo Jackson. He played both sports,
Man,
but he
he
never hit a home run and scored a touchdown in the same day.
Bo was a badass though.
Bo was,
Fucking beast.
I love Bo Jackson, dude.
Yep.
I love Bo
He's a
Jackson.
fucking tank, dude.
Man, 6'3", 240, running 4.240.
Yeah.
Man, that was unheard of back then, dude.
Yeah, dude was a monster.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I don't even know if he's 6'3", though. I think they just listed him. He looked more like 5'11". He do. You know what I'm saying? He might be 6 feet, dude. I think they just gave him something because he wasn't. When you see him compared to other people, he wasn't that tall looking, dude. Like,
Speaking of tanks, do you remember Mike Allstott?
yes, dude. Yes.
That
Tampa Bay.
motherfucker was
Yeah.
my God.
I'm gonna
a
tell you
fucking
before
monster.
him, it was Kevin Mack for Cleveland Browns.
Mm-hmm.
He was a big dude too. Christian Okoye. You know what I'm saying? The Nigerian Nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he used to wear the big old neck roll shoulder pads, made him look bigger than what he was. But yeah, but that, can believe it or not, that fool ran a 4.340 as a running back, dude.
That's crazy.
Weighing 240 pounds himself. 260 pounds, I'm sorry.
That's crazy. Man.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I remember, man, I loved
I miss
90s,
the- I miss the
80s and
days
90s football. I loved it.
I
dude.
miss the days of utilizing big fucking fullbacks, like big beefy fucking guys who can not only run but fucking
Hey.
block up the front.
Hey.
Fucking run with the ball.
Daryl Johnston, dude, for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
He was excellent at. Matt Suey for the Chicago Bears, blocking for Walter Payton. A lot of people don't know who that is. Tom Rathman for the 49ers, blocking for they had a gang of backs, but blocking for all the running backs that they had. I can't remember all of them because they seemed like they switched running backs all the time. But for Ricky Waters and all them guys, man, it was crazy, man. I remember Tom Rathman played forever too. Forever. But yeah, man, anyway.
All right, we are at our end mark
Yeah.
here, so I want to quickly thank you all for listening. Today's episode 5, I believe.
5.
Oh, I never even told people. It's
Cinco.
June 5th, 2025, the year of our Lord. This has been the No Facts Podcast. I am Mark. That is Ty.
Yeah, that's me. And y'all know. Go ahead, sir.
I was just going to say thanks for joining us today.
Okay, well, y'all know I always have to leave
Yep.
you with peace and blessings. As I say, be good. And if you can't be good, be safe. If you can't be safe, be careful. And if you can't be careful, fuck it. Name it after me. Be a friend, tell a friend something nice, might save their life. Bye-bye.
And last but not least, folks, we have a special goodbye from a very special producer who keeps the show afloat, by the way. It's the reason our sound is as good as it is.
Would you like to say a few words, Mary? Oh,
That's all we
first
got?
words. That's all we got this week, y'all.
Giggle, giggle.
Giggles.
You want to say goodbye to
You don't want to say
everybody?
bye, Ellie?
Bye.
Oh my God.
Just bye.
Bye. Can nobody see
Until-
you? You can talk.
Until next week, folks, have a great week, rest of your week, and we will catch you next time. Later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you like this episode and want to hear more or to find out when the podcast drops new episodes, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for listening to the No Facts Podcast. We'll see you next time for another round of discussion that covers everything, and that's verified by nothing.